Well, hey there folks, and welcome to the BRO Reloading Bench, and it's kind of a combo of a channel update as well. I just wanted to talk with you guys a few minutes, and right excited. I got a package in from Marty's Arms here a couple of days ago. Going to take a look and see what came in. Going to give you an update on what to look for on when you go to order a mold from Marty's. A lot of folks have been asking me about the 10% Bubble Round Tree discount that you get over there. I'm going to explain all that to you guys in great detail. Stand by. Happiness is a package in the mail from Marty's Arms. Let's see. Sometimes I don't even remember what I've ordered and all that stuff. Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it. Whoa, baby! I am excited to get this one. It's 35 caliber triple alt. I had to use a Lee 2 cavity mold to get my 35 cal triple alt, and this is one of my favorite ball sizes now because it'll fit in a CV 1138 wide. Don't have to cut the pedals off using a 35 cal. You know, 35 and 36 is pretty dang close, so I'm expecting the 35 to perform just as well as the 36, and it makes it a lot easier on us to load them. Glad to get this thing. I'll be demoing this one here before long. Marty does beautiful work. The fellows on the 10% Bubble Round Tree discount, you have to go to Marty's website. I've got a link. Here's what it looks like right here. This is the address, as you'll need to enter it into your browser. And once you get to his site and do your shopping and all that, the code is already entered whenever you use this link to go to his site. I'll also have a link right down here in the description. All you have to do is click on it. Go straight to his site, and the discount will automatically be applied when you use that link and enter it that way, or enter the link that way into your browser. And some pretty cool things I was going to tell you about are some untapped resources on Marty's site. I'm going to cover that right now. Hey man, that's sad when you're getting old and got to have the specs on to be able to see. Let's see what else we got here. Oh baby. Now this is my first, talking about the untapped resources on Marty's. This is my first metric mold. I hadn't really paid much attention to it, folks, because I'm so focused in on round ball sizes. Now the round ball molds on Marty's site are $100 a piece. The metric molds are $90 a piece. They're no different, just one is metric and one is the old King's or English or American standard measurement, standard units of measurement. 9mm, you know what that is? That's 35.5, 0.355. Yeah, that's right, that's triple alt. 0.355 triple alt. Now Marty goes from 4mm up to 15mm, and some of the stuff with the metric, I imagine he's not getting hammered with all these orders. You go to his site, you're already getting $10 off a $100 mold by buying a metric mold, and then you add the Bubble Round Tree discount on top of that. You're getting 20% off of the mold right out of the gate if you get one of these metric molds. The metric sizes converted over to English sizes are as follows. Marty's metric molds go from 4mm up to 15mm, and if it's not in stock, whenever you select the drop down box or the drop down box that's next to the mold will say out of stock if he doesn't have any in stock. Now, going from 4mm. 4mm is a 157 caliber in the old King's measuring system, which is also the same thing we use here in the U.S. And that is basically a number 2 goose shot or bird shot, number 2 bird shot size. Then you get up to, you start hitting 4.5mm, and look at here, 4.5mm. You recognize that? That's 177 cal. That is a B size type goose shot. And then you've got 5mm, .196, which is .196 is awful dang close to 20 cal, which is a T-buck, which is outstanding for coyotes and stuff like that. 5.5mm, look at that, that's .216. That is F buck size. That's 22 caliber. It's what that is. And the 5.5. And here's the, I ordered 4 metric molds from Marty, and I've already got my hands on the 9mm, which is danged exciting. The other ones I'm waiting on right now, the ones that are in the BRO buckshot range that y'all see me loading here all the time. The exciting part about this, see, now get this, the 6mm is .236. That's right. That's 24 caliber. That's number 4 buck. The 7mm is .275. How about that? That's number 2 buck. That's 27.5 caliber. That's number 2 buck. The 8mm is .315. That's right. That's single alt. That's 31.5 caliber. That's right in between the 31 and the 32. Absolute perfect. One of my most used buckshot sizes is the 31 cal, and this is 31.5. It's right between 31 and 32, which would be outstanding for anything that you want to use buckshot for. And then of course the 9mm is .355, so that is right at just under the specified triple alt size, which is 36 cal. I have measured triple alt that have been everywhere from 34.5 to 36 caliber is called triple alt buck. Most of it is smaller than advertised. Most you will find will be smaller than advertised if you actually break the factory round open. And then getting on up there now, when we get to the 10mm sizes and all that, now we're kind of getting out of 12 gauge range and getting more into ball size for, say, for muzzle loading purposes and stuff like that. 10mm is .395. That is right at 40 caliber for the 10mm. And then 11mm, .43, 12.472. 13mm is 50 cal. That's 51, which is going to be close enough for 50 caliber with a 13mm. 14 mil is .551. And I think as big as he goes in the metric that he has on his site is the 15mm, which is a 59 caliber. I want to get my hands on a 15 mil because that's just as much success as I've had with the 60 cal ball. I'd love to have a 59 caliber ball. Gives us just a little bit more room to, if we had any thicker pedaled wads that we wanted to muck around with here and or do some testing with. 59 caliber I think would be an outstanding size. So don't miss out on this metric resource that Marty has over there. You might be able to get them a little bit quicker. He may already have some made up. I don't know. He is working himself half to death to try to get these orders out, folks. He's got 3 or 4 new CNC machines running. So a lot of you are starting to get your orders and all that now because he has really stepped it up, got all these new machines running, and so he's able to get more and more and more stuff out. So I'm gonna finish unpacking what we got here. Let's see. Oh yeah, I wanted a 23 cal. I wanted to see how close the 23 caliber come after the finished product, how close it was to a number 4 buck. Probably gonna be plenty close enough. Remember me telling you about the sizes that you may run into buying factory buckshot? Some of the factory number 4 buck is down around 22 caliber. It's actually closer to F buck. It's more like a 22.5 to 23. So when I see that, I order this stuff from Marty's to see if I can replicate it. And I guarantee you that's going to be close enough to number 4 buck to use it as number 4 buck. And Marty being Marty, he had another metric he wanted me to try. And so he sent me an 11 mil. That is a 43 caliber. That ought to load up nice, because I know some 44 cal that I've loaded in some multi-ball and 20 gauge. That ought to work great in the 20 gauge. Alrighty. Well guys, all links and stuff like that will be downstairs here to Marty's website. He's really stepping it up. Those machines are expensive. He's got to pay for them machines now. So be sure and click on the link and use the Bubba Roundtree 10% off link whenever you go to the site. That does help support this channel. We can use all the help we can get here because YouTube does not like us, and it does not like this kind of stuff here on their platform. So anyway, everything helps. Okay guys, it'll help y'all out, helps me out, helps Marty out. Alrighty folks, until next time, this is Wade Rush, host of the Bubba Roundtree Outdoors channel. Deer season comes in here next month. Holy cow. Alright, we'll see y'all. Bye-bye.